US dollar death cross. What? Do you want to know what that means for the crypto world? You want to know all the information, the last in the crypto space? Yes? Then smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because it's time for crypto news, fun on the ride, crypto a tope. We are so happy today. Why is that? Because Bitcoin is up and we broke the 17,000 line. We are so happy for that and celebrating that Bitcoin is 14 years for good right now. Bitcoin has 3 birthdays. Remember the White Papers Day, the Block Genesis Day, and now the day that Satoshi released Bitcoin to the world. If you want to know more about that, just watch this video of past week where we talk about all that. It's the one about Ethereum. We talk about the 4-year cycle, but also not just that, but the birthday of Bitcoin, the second one. And what's going to happen with Bitcoin right now? After the break of the 17,000 line, we are breaking to the moving average of 50. So that can mean, if we do the same we did the last occasion this happened, that in the next 12 days we're going to go up a 9%. That would mean that we will touch this line with the previous highs, and that will bring Bitcoin to $18,400 for the day my dad has his birthday too, which is 17th of January. So maybe that's gonna happen. Remember, this is not financial advice. I have no idea, but this is what happened in the past. So maybe this is something that can happen. Remember, we had good news from United States at the jobs data, and that probably made Bitcoin go up. Stock market in United States went up, and today in Asian markets, again, we went up. So stock market going up, dollar going down, that's good for crypto. And now that we have the cross of death, then that's much more important. Here, the moving averages of 50 and 200 crossing, and this in the last occasions that happened for Bitcoin meant that after that cross in the dollar chart, we had a lot of moments where Bitcoin went up, 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 and up, coinciding with that moment. If we compare the last times this happened in media, we have an average of 359% up, being so crazy in 2017, the moments in 2020 where this up for Bitcoin was the most, 935% in 2017 and 567% in 2020. So what about this time? Are we going to go so high? I don't know, but I go to TradingView. You have the link in the description if you want to trade like a pro, and you can see here the dollar and the cross of death, the death cross, and down you see the Bitcoin chart. So here we have a cross and Bitcoin went up. Here we have a cross, Bitcoin went up. This is 2012 and 13. In 2015, 16 and 17, the same. We have the cross and Bitcoin going up. We have the cross and Bitcoin going up, and again in 2019 and 20 we have Bitcoin going up and Bitcoin going crazy up after the death cross in dollar. So what about this time? Well, maybe we go up again. But to see all the different ways we can see the situation, remember that it's true that stock market is a counter value with dollar, at least the last time. And here you can see also for crypto that when dollar goes up, well, then you can see here that Bitcoin goes down. But if that's true, then here that dollar started going down, it was in September, then Bitcoin should have started going up for good. And it didn't. And why? Well, I believe it's because of all the fiascos we have in the crypto space itself. So maybe it's so good that we have that, and maybe that's so good for stock market, but we'll see if the fiascos in the crypto sphere are not bad enough that we don't feel that improvement in Bitcoin. At least maybe it's something good for Bitcoin to hold it maybe flat, even if it doesn't goes up, and that's something good. if we compare, as we do in every crypto news, the situation now in January with the past years, we still going through the path of 2020. So maybe we will be at the end of the month in $21,400. And something you can be scared about is the celebration of the new year for China. Remember that narrative in the past where everybody said that Bitcoin was going to fall because the Chinese people travel a lot in this time. This time is 22 of January, and they will sell Bitcoin and crypto in order to travel, and that's why the crypto went down. Well, we'll see about that this time. Is the year of the water rabbit. What is that? I have no clue. Here you have all the different years and celebrations, the Spring Festival, and what happened with Bitcoin that time. Well, you can see here in 2017 that 13 days from that moment we went up, and we went up after that. So comparing the moment we are right now with 2017, it will mean that we will go up. If we go to the next year in 2018, again, we went up 13 days before the moment. It was flat in 2019. In 2020, we went crazy up again, maybe a little bit down just 5 days before, but up. So if we consider the whole data we have from the beginning of Bitcoin, you can see here also in 2021, we went crazy up before and after the day of the celebration. So again, that in the past was something bad. You can see here again, 2022, we went up again. Maybe in the early years of Bitcoin, that was true, but we just confirmed that it's not a reality in last years. And also maybe now is the counter narrative, and that means that Bitcoin is going to go crazy up, jumping like a rabbit or jumping like a crab, which is a water rabbit in my opinion and Pladisus' opinion. We want this year to be the year that Bitcoin touches this line and finds support and we go up. We talk a lot about our prediction for 2023. You have this in English in Fun on the Right Crypto, and we have good news for Bitcoin. Morgan Stanley now has Bitcoin. You want to read this article, but you can't. You have to pay unless you go to funontheright.crypto, where we tell you a lot of good apps. And one is this one, 12FT, where you put the link in again, and you can read for free the piece of information. That is that Morgan Stanley has Bitcoin in spot through a fund, the GBTC, and it's worth $3.6 million. So institutions that talk trust about Bitcoin now holding it for good. Good news in El Salvador, the good supporters of Bitcoin City will be free of income, property, and capital gain taxes. That's a huge news. The market is in the green. The bubbles are in the green. Even projects like Silica, it's crazy up. And we are happy to see that Cardano, for example, is 16% up. Good moment to bring your ADA to our official pool, Fanon Cardano on the right. Ethereum breaking our fetish line in 100, 267 and breaking the daily moving average of 100. What about Litecoin that found support for good here as we expected and started going up and following the path we draw? Just watch the video we have about Litecoin halving and how Litecoin can be the leader for this next bull run in the crypto space, or maybe not. Here Miss Config is telling us that maybe you believe Litecoin is going to do something like this, but it has a strong support with past strong resistance, with past all-time highs in the last months. So maybe it will go up to that point and then down. That would mean it will go to around $127 and then down. We'll see about that. Do not miss any of the crypto news. And today we have the airdrop of FLR Flare. I don't really understand this project, an L2 solution, whatever, but there's a lot of hype in the community. So maybe you hold XRP 2 years ago. Well, then you are alleged to have some FLR FLR. It will be tonight in Spain, Spanish time. We have to wait even 1 hour after the day is over. And be careful of scams. I haven't checked if this is true, but it comes from the Twitter account of FLR, so maybe it's true. Allegedly, this is an app where you can ask for your tokens. Again, if they ask you for your private keys or your passwords or something similar, be so concerned about that and beware of it and do not fall for a scam. I'm gonna wait. I don't know what you are gonna do. Are you gonna sell them straight away, or are you gonna hold or whatever? I'm gonna hold it. Why? Because maybe it goes up and down like crazy today, but I prefer to miss that opportunity than losing my XRP tokens and maybe all my wallet tokens. So I prefer to wait till people say that everything in the claiming process is safe, and we'll see about that. CoinGecko is ready to have FLR token on it. We'll talk about that. And we have some controversies comes from the exchanges that are going to give you the token. Like Binance, OKX, Kraken, whatever, okay, they are going to give it to you right away. But Coinbase is going to wait. It said that in some moment in the first 6 months of the year, you will have it. And that's a controversy. Why? Because members from the team are telling us that we are going to have to vote, and we can decide if we want the token to be released as was expected, which is in the next 30-something months, a little bit every month, or maybe what they are going to do right now is to change the system, and you have to wrap, like you have to stake your tokens in the app I showed you or something similar, and then you will have the tokens and also all the tokens. That's a way to pay the members of the community that are most effective, active in the community, and also to encourage people to buy the token and wrap it. So you have all the tokens, so you know how the scams work. Maybe it's not a scam, maybe so. We'll see about it. Anyways, it's not good for people like myself that have the XRP token in Coinbase, because we can't wrap it. So we are not able of taking advantage of this method. So this is a controversy, and also for me, it means a good thing, because that means that all the tokens is not gonna be in the market, so the pressure, the selling pressure is going to be less. If we have to wait 6 months till people in Coinbase have their tokens and sell them, then we can expect that for the next 6 months, this token is going to go up and down and up and down. We'll see about that. Remember the fiasco of Bonk. It went up almost of 40,000%, and now is so low. So maybe this will happen to Flare too. I leave you the link in the description to this page where you have a lot of information about it if you want to learn more. We are in extreme fear in the market 25, even though Bitcoin is going up. And now the fiasco might come to Binance. Chico Crypto believes that this is the year that Binance will go down. And now, allegedly, the US Attorney's Office is going after CZ and trying to find some illegal activity on the exchange. Anyway, Bitcoin is going, Binance Coin is going up with the rise of Bitcoin too. So it's good that I didn't sell. We'll see in the future what will happen. And more bad news, Wire now has a limit for withdrawals that can go to 90% for all users. So another domino effect of FTX probably. We were so scared, we were so concerned because John McAfee's Twitter account started tweeting again. Remember, he allegedly committed suicide in a Spanish jail in Barcelona. But after the moment of panic, his wife, Janice McAfee, told us that it was her. So community quite mad because they say that maybe she's an opportunist that wanted us to believe that he was alive like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, whatever. And she's trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe not. We'll see how she uses the account. More bad news for Polkadot in this case, but then turned into a good news. It was there was a vulnerability there. we could have lost $200 million there, but a white hacker had found it and saved us from the fiasco in Polkadot. So again, remember that all this technology is still in a very fragile moment. We find support in $30 billion for the DeFi ecosystem. We are going up to the $40 billion range. We have bad news in the NFT world. Ferrari is cutting ties with crypto sponsor ahead of 2023 Formula One season. The good news today is that OpenSea is adding support for Arbitrum. And about technology, I tell you today that I'm gonna use I use Brave, you know, the Brave browser, the best browser in the world, and I'm gonna use for defect the dark mode. You can do that going to that address. I have it already done, and in next crypto news, everything allegedly will be in dark mode, so my eyes will rest a little bit more. About Twitter, Elon Musk is telling us that you are going to be able of using bold and italic letters, and also in February we will have the long tweets that will go to 4,000 words tops. So you will have, as you have right now, the short ones, but you can click on read more and you will have the 4,000 ones. About Audible, are you using it? Not, use the link in the description. You help the channel. It's free for you for 30 days, but I think you are gonna use it. You will pay for it, as I do, because it's not a lot of money for all you get, the knowledge you get. And we talk about that in last crypto news, and Marita Cooperman is telling me that there's this app that I'm gonna investigate called Voice, where you can use PDFs and it will turn it text to speech into voice. So thank you for opening that door for me. I will talk about that in next videos, as I talk every day about Over the Reality, our sponsors, because they are the best. They are helping us and they are creating the augmented reality that we love. Remember, we talk about Overgate, where you can create meetings with your friends, or maybe if you are a business, you can create something like that. It's really simple, just a few clicks, and go to their Twitter account, because their giveaways about Christmas are going to an end. Also some contest, so check if you are a winner, and you just have to pay attention, because I think that today or tomorrow they will launch the next competitions and promotions. We end today's show with these crazy ideas. Remember the first video in Fan on the Right? Just go and watch the very first video in the channel. I taught you how to know when the sun was going to go after a mountain or a building or whatever, so you know how many hours and minutes of lights you have left. Well, now we learned 6 years later, thanks to Star 5 that sent us this, that if you go to your hand like this is 20 centimeters, this is 15 centimeters, this will be 5, this will be no, this will be 10, this will be 5, this will be 2, and this will be 1 centimeter. So go there and measure reality with your hand, and let's have a massage to have some rest. You can have your massage whatever you want, and let's see some cats like this one. Is like, what are you so? What kind of massage is that? This one can't believe everything we talk about today in crypto news, so he's having a nap. And this one that knows our philosophy or finding love and enjoying life. We don't have more time today, but if you want to learn Spanish, you have this very same video in Fan on the Right or Premier channel. Thank you for your support. If you want more in English, just wait for next crypto news in Fan on the Right. Did you click the like button? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, thank you very much. Health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. Crypto a tope, to the moon!